Morning, y'all. Granny here. I went back and watched my last stream and realized it was all jerky and jumping around. So I did some changes to the settings on my OBS, and I thought I would try to do another stream to see if maybe I can get the settings to be better. And also, I got another idea on what to do with these gadgets. I don't know if it's gonna be good, bad, or otherwise, but I thought I would try anyway. And I'm gonna try to put them in a row. So I don't like having to have them so all over the place like that. Because if you have a base with limited space, you're not gonna be able to just do that. So I got back on here to do two things. One, check my stream, see if it's working any better. And to try something different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this guy and bring him like this. Bring this guy like this. I think I have enough else to do this the way I envisioned. Basically what I'm doing is I'm double checking the distance theory, which I think he was probably right on, but kind of checking to see if maybe the owls make the difference. So we're going to put them in a row, much like I would if I was limited on space. And if it works like I'm thinking, this guy in the middle should be producing the most. Seriously, I pushed the button to land, not land. Come on, land. Thank you. Okay. I mean, worst case scenario is they don't do anything. I mean, they'll probably spit out the crystals they have on them now, but will they keep making them? Make sure we have food, yep. And in this case, I think I want them to have all the same thing. Okay. Take the pearls out, give him metal. Alright. Take the obsidian out and give him some metal. Try to make this as even as possible. So let's see. That may or may not make any difference. I don't know. Maybe they won't produce more. Maybe they will produce more. Maybe they'll just stop producing. I have no idea. And I've lost track of where this one, which guy dropped that stuff. So I'm just going to pretend that's what I have. There's an owl pellet. Let's see if anybody eats it. Come on. Y'all pick up poop. I know you pick up owl pellets. I've seen you do it. Come on. Somebody eat it. I think this guy might be a little too far away. I'm not picking up the owl pellet. Probably not going to work. They probably like to be further apart. And that's what I'm guessing. can't believe they're not eating the owl pellet. I know I've seen them do it. I've watched them do it, and they're not doing it. It's crazy. It disappeared. Did you eat it? No. Did you eat it? No. Okay. Doesn't look like it's helping them much, but we'll give it a few minutes. Give it a few minutes. All right. So since we're waiting, let's grab our Quetzal and our Anki and see if we can get some more metal real quick. I don't think I have any way to increase the spawn rate on my local server. Not like I want to. But there should be some metal down here that I haven't harvested yet. Find the right spot. Is this it? Is this the spot? No, I've already harvested this and it hasn't respawned, it looks like. Oh no, wait, this isn't the same spot I was thinking of. Where's the metal? I thought there was metal up there. Oh well, maybe it's just not the spot I'm thinking of. There's some metal. There we go. There's a bunch of metal right here. Alright. Let's get some of this metal. Is the crystal while we're here? Oh my god, there's a beaver. Finally! There's finally a beaver. That's the first beaver I've seen since the update. I mean, I know they tried to cut back on it because they were overspawning, but some people had overspawning. I didn't have overspawning issues. But now it looks like they're finally coming back. It only took forever. I harvested, or is that a piece I need to harvest? Okay. Come on. Come on, please. Come on. Let me through. I need to drop some stuff or something. Drop some of this flint. I hate to do that, but kind of have to. Is that an obsidian? No, it's just a spot. Okay. I need the metal, though. I need the stone, too, but and of course, it has to do his little dance because, you know, you level it up, it has to stop everything for a minute. Come on, get to the metal. Come on. There we go. Oh, there's a metal node I missed. Really good one. Alright, that's okay. We can fix that. Did I put it close enough? I didn't put it close enough, did I? It's gonna be tricky. There. He's encumbered. You know what? love S+. It's awesome. I wish they put S+ in Conan. That'd be awesome too. But that's a story for another day. Alright. Alright, let's get back up here and see if they've dropped any crystals yet. Alright, where are we at? Let's find my base. I think it's right there. Yep. Alright. Let's see what we got happening now. I don't see any crystals, but then maybe it's too far away to see them. Okay. Let's see if anybody's doing anything over here. Owl pellet's still on the ground. Come on now, really? Guys? Okay, so definitely putting them this close together is not working. Did you just pick up that owl pellet? No, I did not. Must have just disappeared. Alright. So we're going to try this just a little bit differently. We're going to go head to head. I know they'll pick them up because I've seen them do it. You know, pick up the poop. So I don't understand what the problem is. I just don't. Bring you over this way. Get some distance. Since that apparently is a thing. It doesn't look like having them that close together was helping any. So let's try this. I don't know if that's far enough apart or not, but we're going to try and see. We're going to put you nose to nose. So when Owl pukes, he's got it right there. No excuse to not be. So we're going to put you in the middle, right there. See how this works. So I don't know if they're far enough apart or not. Try it right there, see how that does. Got a nose, nose to nose. Well, he's bubbling up something up there. And he's bubbling up something right there. Let's see, did I give you an owl pellet? Come on. Oh, you have an owl pellet. Okay, he picked one up. Good, 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 good. Oh, nice. Okay. Alright, we're getting some here. I'll give you the owl pellet. Oh, a tree platform. Wonderful. That's another video I want to do. Is I want to go around and see what kind of tree platforms locations there are here. See, now eat that owl pellet, buddy. Don't care if you're not hungry. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Alright. Green gems. Oh gosh, I hope they're useful for something. You gonna eat that? Are you gonna eat that? Are you gonna eat that? You gonna eat that? Come on, man. You gonna eat that? Dude. Alright, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna give it to this guy. I don't know that this guy's had one yet. Oh no, he's got one. See, he picked it up. Alright, I'll come back here and give it to you then. Lucky day. Alright. I don't know if having the extra owl pellets helps their quality or not. I'm kind of thinking it does. Just from what I've seen, and it seems like I read something about that somewhere. So, I don't know. Hopefully we'll give it a few minutes and maybe we'll be able to figure out what's up with that. Oh, I need a drink. This guy's been producing real good. No matter what I put around him, he's doing good. Alright. If you saw my stream yesterday or late last night or early this morning, however you want to look at it, oh, where was I going to go with that? Oh, you'll know that these chests that I have are specific for each. Gotcha. This one for that one for this one, and that one's in that one over there. So, this is all, what's in here is still what's left over from yesterday. So, this is all of everything that I have. What I've gotten from them. I need to take this stuff out, though, that's not related, so that way I don't get it confused. Stone you have in you. Do I need to go get some stone? Probably not. I'm working on fertilizer because I have a garden I want to make, and if I get my garden put together like I want it to and get it growing, I'll show y'all what I've got. But all the base locations I've chose, I really kind of like this spot because of the garden. And there's all this room right here for dinos, and I can either block off this walkway or I can just put a fence along here and block that off. At the walkway, I don't think there's anything here except my base, so I don't see any reason why anyone would have to pass through here. However, that said, if I was on a regular server and blocked that, I'm sure somebody would have a fit about it. Seems like it. You know, the art community in a lot of ways is fantastic, but it's also in a lot of ways annoying because, come on, hit the thing. Tell me you can't harvest it. Oh, well. I know it can. There we go. Hit it just right. See, that's what I'm talking about, the targeting on this server. Something about the targeting. It's hit or miss. It's like sometimes, like on a regular server, Ragnarok or map, I mean, whatever, you can pretty much get whatever you want as long as you're close to it. But since this map's been up, it's like, man, you're lucky if you can hit what you're aiming for. I don't know what they've done. I don't know enough about that computer type stuff to know what it could possibly even be. But there's definitely something with targeting that's off. Sometimes the RG has real trouble picking up stuff. Sometimes it picks it up just fine. It's kind of weird. That's how it's like hit or miss. So I don't know. That's why I don't work for people like Wildcard, because I don't know how this stuff works. Alright, let's see what we've got. We got one from this guy. So they were definitely too close before, so they do need to have some space between them. How much is the question? So, but nevertheless, you can see if you have enough of these guys sitting around. Oh, look, there's a good one. Alright, let's see what this guy gave us. There's another owl pellet. Salt. Primitive. Oh, fabricated sniper rifle. Alright, let's see what this guy's dropping. So, obviously, you can tell just from this little bit that having more than one owl handy definitely gives them better odds of dropping something good. Because yesterday, this guy was dropping all the good stuff, and it looks like today it's going to be this guy. He must not be hungry. So I would recommend at least 2 owls per gacha. Maybe 3 if you've got the space for it, get the room for it. If your server will let you have that many dinos and all that kind of stuff, you know. So he must have ate it. It's gone. Let's see. Nope. Disappeared. I guess that's why you need to make sure you have extra owls, because they're not going to eat every single one. Alright. Wrong place. Let me give this to this guy. I've got to get a mind wipe tonic so that I can redo my engrams. One thing about local servers is that whatever character you play on one map, that's the same character you're stuck with on all the maps. I learned this the hard way because it used to be able to have different characters for different maps. So I would create a different character for each map so that way I could customize them, and I never intended to upload them or anything like that. And then it came about that come on, eat it. Eat it. Come on, eat it. But then they changed something, and so that your whatever character you play on, say, the island, if you start a new game on Ragnarok and you create a new character, it destroys the character you have on the island. So you're stuck with one character on the local server. You can't have more than one. It was really frustrating at first because I didn't know they changed it. And then I created a new character, and then I went back to the server, and I couldn't access my dinos. I couldn't access my my buildings, and I had to start pretty much wipe my local server and start all over again. I was very frustrated about that. But that's kind of here nor there now. Alright, I'm gonna pick it up and give it to him because I want this process to speed up. Oh, I should have got those other ones. Alright, I guess I'm gonna start feeding them to him. Okay. So we're waiting. But anyway, so when you play on your local server, you have one character you get to have, and it's for all the maps, for all of them. Now, when you go into the map, it starts you out with none of your engrams learned. You have to learn all your engrams again. But whatever engrams you learned on the other map is going to be already learned. Like, here, let me show you what I'm talking about. All these engrams here. This is all the engrams I learned on my Ragnarok server. And I can't learn anymore. I have no more points. I can't learn anymore without a mind wipe tonic. So I'm going to have to build something and make some mind wipe tonic because I can't get the spawn code to work to spawn in mind wipe tonic. I tried it a couple different ways and I can't get it to work, so I don't know what to do about that. But anyway, so it doesn't look like they're going real fast here. Not like they were yesterday. So what I think I need to do is I need to relocate somebody. Let's bring this guy over this way a little bit more. We'll bring him like here. We'll put the owl nose to nose on him here. And then we'll put this guy back over here by his storage chest. Let's see here. There, that should give them some space between each other. And we'll put these owls in front of him. And see if that makes a difference. Now there's some distance between them all. A little bit further apart. We'll leave him with the 2. And then go ahead and move this guy over here. Come on, get up. Get up, dude. Come on. Seriously. They don't like to go anywhere if they're sitting down. Are they sitting down? They're sitting down. You may as well forget it. Ooh, an owl egg. Nice. That's cool. Come on, let me get it. Come on, let me get it. Seriously? I can't get the egg? Seriously? Come on. I have to move the owl to get the egg. Are you kidding me? That's crap. see. Gonna give it a few minutes for the changes to take effect. And see if it makes a difference. If I wasn't streaming, I could pause it and like bring you back later, but stream it, so I can't. Apologize for that. Oh. That egg is pretty. Alright. Well. Let's see here. There's some foundations. Let's put some foundations down and build my base up a little bit while I'm killing time waiting for them to do something. Should be far enough apart now. Maybe they just need enough time to go through a cycle of producing a crystal. I'm just not even going to bother waiting for them to eat it, because they're not going to do it on camera. When I'm not recording, they'll pick them up and eat them. They will let me record, they won't pick them up and eat them. I don't understand. It's like children. Just won't cooperate with you. When you want to show somebody something, no, not going to do it. Let's open up all these. So this one, see, this one's a girl. This one's a boy. This one I think is a boy. I wonder if it being a girl makes a difference. Surely not. Because, of course, now a lot of this is from yesterday. I think just from down here is from today. So we'll have to watch and see. Because if this one being a male with 2 owls doesn't produce faster than the female, then I'm going to tend to think the gender might have something to do with it. But I don't know. See, he's bubbling up. He's about ready. Getting ready. Not all the way ready. Getting there. You got bubbles yet? Yep, we're getting ready over here too. Okay, this one just threw one out. And no bubbles. Okay. But I mean, this is a cool way to get some resources. Now, you're not gonna, if you're playing the game, you're not gonna have time to just sit around and run around and pick up this stuff. I mean, that's just how it is. So I'm anxiously waiting. S Plus, I'm sure, is gonna put that into the item collector. However, I hope they do something on S Plus to accommodate the fact that propellant, I've learned it here because I learned it on Ragnarok. But when I played on a regular server, I hadn't learned it and I couldn't learn it. So you can't learn the Scorched Earth engrams on this map. So I don't know, and propellant's what you need to fuel the item pickup thing. S Plus item pickup. And if you can't fuel it, then they're going to have to come up with another fuel. Other than like running your tech electricity, which my character is not ascended. So my tech stuff's not unlocked. Well, you know what? It might be because I'm past level 100. Let me double check here. Well, I can't learn any of it though. So I won't know until I do a mind wipe. It looks like some of it's unlocked. Maybe it's just because my character had it unlocked. That's probably why. But nevertheless. See, this guy's still producing more. Look, there's a really good one. Apprentice Gatcha. What did I get? Oh, another fabricated pistol. Alright. So, she's doing a little better. I don't know. She's a higher level. Let's see, was she 235? 228. Not much higher level. So I'm kind of beginning to think maybe her being female's got something to do with it. I don't know. Because they're all spread out. They all have the same food in them. And they all have an owl. But this one is still doing better than either one of these two. And the only difference is a couple of levels and it's female. So that's interesting. I'll have to look into that some more. But anyway, I'm not going to keep this going. I just wanted to kind of do a little stream. And what I was trying to do didn't work. I wanted them in a row, but they definitely have to be away from each other. Definitely have to be away from each other. So, but I am kind of curious about this whole thing because by everything I've looked at last night and today, this one should be producing like crazy by now. Or at least starting to. And it's doing alright, but this one is still getting better stuff. Because as you can see, I've got rifles and dinosaur gate, all this stuff. And this one got a sniper rifle and a tree platform, which didn't happen until I put the second owl there. And this one hasn't gotten anything but resources. So, I don't know, maybe it's just going to take some time for this one to start getting ramped up. And maybe it takes a while for the ramped up this one got to wear off. I don't know. The only other thing I can think of is it's because it's female. I don't know. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it! I really want to get it on video eating it. But I'm not having any luck with that. So, we're not going to... For the purpose of this video, we're not going to stress about that part. Just going to give it to them. Except that I really wanted to show them video where they will pick it up and eat it. But the video or the game's just not cooperating with me on that. So, we're just going to have to deal with putting it in there. I don't know. That looks like a white one fixing to pop up. No? Is it? No, it's not. It's not. Okay. Alright, well anyway, I just wanted to do this real quick. Mostly just to kind of test that one theory, which I already did. And also to see if my streaming is going to be any better. So I'm going to stop this for now. So this is Granny. Y'all go get some good gaming on. Give that like button a little sugar for me. And subscribe and you'll know whenever I'm doing another live stream. So we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Let me see if it'll let me wave. Ha! It let me wave. See y'all later.